As a psychologist, I've been asked a lot about how we can best help our children respond to the situation and the circumstances that are going on in Eretz Yisrael. So I think it's first of all important to highlight that we as adults are having a wide variety of responses to this. Some people are feeling anxious and scared, and they're having sleep difficulties. People are having fogginess and difficulty concentration. Some people are feeling depressed and they're feeling like there's a constant burden that they're walking around with, and other people are feeling angry. So it makes sense that children also will be responding in a variety of ways. Some kids may have similar emotions and behavioral responses to the adults, including concentration difficulties, being scared, anxious, sleep difficulties. Some kids also, you may be seeing some regression. They may want to be sleeping in their parents' bed. They may have regressed into doing behaviors that they haven't done in a long time, like sucking their thumbs or fighting with their siblings or having social difficulties, both in school or in the neighborhood, and even concentration and behavioral difficulties at school. The important thing to know is that these are all normal responses to abnormal circumstances, and they're likely over time to just go away on their own. But in the meantime, how can we best respond to our children? So I want to share with you a few points. First of all, it's very important to maintain any structure and routine that they have in their lives. So for example, while it might be a good idea to spend more time with your children and to allow your child to sleep in your bed if they need to, and that's what they need to right now for coping, it's important that they continue going to school, and any weekly structure that they have, any routines like going to shul on Shabbos or having play dates or any other out of school activities that they're typically involved in, that they keep doing those things. Probably the most important thing that you can do for your children is to have individual conversations with them about what's going on. So, and each child will respond differently based on their age and based on their own emotional makeup and how they are interpreting what's going on. But essentially, the conversation should be, what have you heard about what's going on in Eretz Yisrael? Unfortunately, they are very likely to know a lot more than we would like them to know. Despite all we do, to protect them from hearing the news, they're likely to have friends that have heard more or heard from somebody else, and they're sharing it as a way of coping with their own anxiety. And ask them, what are their thoughts about it? What is their understanding around it? And most importantly, what emotions are you experiencing? Your child may seem apathetic. They may be really nervous about it. They may be feeling really sad about it. They may be feeling like they're just having a hard time getting along with other people or feeling irritable. Whatever they tell you, it's okay. And we need to accept it and we need to validate it. Again, these are all normal responses to what's going on. And it's important to validate your child's emotion and allow them the space to be able to talk to you about these things. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to open up a conversation about different ways of coping with it. What are things that you do, in dealing with the stress that you're experiencing, given these circumstances? And just problem solving and exploring with your child. What are different ways that you, as your child, can deal with what's going on in these unfortunate, really horrible and sad and scary, situation that they're going through in Eretz Yisrael. Another aspect of this conversation, if the conversation leads there, it may be an opportunity to explore with them a hashkafic understanding of what's going on. So just highlighting some positive aspects, for example, of Mikam Yisrael, and how Klal Yisrael has really pulled together and how Abbas Yisrael has really come through here. It may be helpful for your child if they want to feel a sense of control by getting involved in a chesed that is being done. There are people that are sending packages to Eretz Yisrael or writing letters to the soldiers that are fighting on the front. We should all, hear Besuras Tovos. Mirat Hashem, this will be over soon. And thank you very much.